Hey everyone, Tony here. Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday. It's Friday, September 7th. Hope you're happy for the weekend, excited. I'm certainly looking to relax this weekend. Got some news to share here with you guys. And the first is the market is still suffering from that Goldman Sachs FUD, guys. So we know that someone, I don't know who, could have been Goldman Sachs itself, who knows, gave Business Insider some sort of tip that Goldman Sachs was abandoning its crypto trading desk plans. That was, of course, rebutted by the Goldman Sachs CFO yesterday, or at TechCrunch Disrupt, saying it was fake news. They have not abandoned their plans to develop crypto trading services, but they said they don't have a hard timeline right now. They're working towards it because their clients are asking about it. So the market is still suffering from that, and we'll probably have to let this play out, let this FUD die down. Hopefully we get some positive news in the coming week, and that will help maybe drive things back up. But this sucks, and you know, we're in the infancy stages of the market, so a lot of this is going to happen. This is nothing new. We've seen FUD before on different levels, so don't worry. If you've been in the market for at least a year, you would know these things happen. But what we are waiting for is the next bull run, the next run up, where we can make money, and even long term, right? You can hold long term as well. You'll definitely make money because cryptocurrencies are here. Cryptocurrency is here to stay, guys. Blockchain technology is real. It's here to stay. It's the new revolution. You know, in yesterday's video, I talked about now being similar to 1993. With the internet and new websites being built and technology around the internet. So it is the next tech revolution, so to speak. So I'm excited. I'm gonna keep holding. I'm not letting this bother me because I've seen it before, and I've also seen the big bull runs and the amount of money that you can make. So hope you guys continue to hold. Now, some interesting news, guys, and I do want to make sure I give you the holistic perspective on this, because I'm not one to just take news and run with it. So back in 2016 to 2017, it was presented that SAP, which is a global public massive company, massive software company, guys. I'm certain all of you have seen the ads on billboards and whatever it may be, magazines. They are very big. They are one of those huge global companies. They provide software solutions for businesses, enterprise level. So they are no joke. And you know, in a presentation dating back to, like I said, 2017, they highlighted Ripple's technology as far as cross-border payments, being able to essentially a process optimization from days to seconds, which is what Ripple is able to do, right? And they highlighted it there. Well, interestingly enough, someone, her name is Sarah Austin, and she's an entrepreneur and product marketing person, and she was featured as Hacker of the Year by SAP, and she tweeted today in a conversation, guys, about SAP, and someone from the XRP community asked her a question, and she said, "We will definitely be discussing tokenization of assets as something that can benefit enterprise. However, crypto as a feature is not something of high priority for enterprise right now." However, the last sentence here, SAP is testing XRP integrations. Now, she tweeted that, and then everyone was like, whoa, right? Everybody in the Twitter community and the crypto community was like, whoa. Everybody started tweeting at her and all that, right? And then after all the buzz and everything was created, she said, "I hear you, but that's because you are looking for new..." Okay, she said the tweet didn't come from an S, and she kind of backtracked here, and then she highlighted the news that what I was talking about, where SAP and Ripple were collaborating on cross-border trials and so forth. And then she said the word integration is a typo. There's no news here. You're reading into something that's not there, but rather was a reference from 2016. So that's what I wanted to make sure you guys saw those other tweets, because she kind of backtracked and said her word integration was a typo. So there's a couple things here. Sure, she could have said that by mistake, but I'm not sure if I believe that. But I'm also not putting a whole bunch of weight on, oh my God, SAP is going to use XRP. I'm not saying that. I'm more in the middle. Like, I think there's high potential here given this tweet. I'm not saying it's actually going to happen. I'm just saying there's potential for it to happen. And I don't 100% believe that she had a typo here, because she doesn't seem to be that type of person based on her what she tweeted here, right? Given the fact that SAP and Ripple are working together, given the fact that she is in a way associated with SAP, she's not an employee of SAP, but she's associated. As I showed you guys, she was named by SAP as a Hacker of the Year. So if you read between the lines and put the pieces together here, high potential for SAP to be leveraging xRapid if it includes XRP integrations, but not from a SAP employee or SAP PR or news, right? So you can't put 100% weight on this. So I'm just giving you both aspects and sides of this. Like I said, I'm not putting 100% weight on this statement, but as far as the potential, because we heard about the partnership and them working together, but we didn't hear anything since then. But all of a sudden, this person just brings that up. Something is going on here, and of course, she's probably like, "Oh my God, I shouldn't have said that," because the folks at SAP will probably be pissed because maybe they want to announce that publicly in a press release and a whole bunch of hype, right, for their stock price to go up and all of that. So I don't know if this is a backtrack, like, "Oops, I shouldn't have said that." Or I don't think she really mistyped this, or this is a typo. But like I said, I'm not putting 100% weight on anything here. But if I had a meter, right, from low to high or so, I will put this a bit over the middle point of medium, right? Because of her association with SAP. So once again, I'm not saying SAP is going live with xRapid or XRP. We don't have confirmation of that. We're just doing a bit of speculating based on facts here, right? What this person said, based on the history of Ripple, of SAP highlighting Ripple and their partnerships and so forth. So I hope you guys get that. Please do not go out and run with it and say SAP is using XRP. No, there's a high possibility of it. But I'm not saying that it's definite, right? It's not a certainty. But I think after this tweet and this statement, there is a high certainty, not 100%, of course. But this would be gigantic. Those of you who are in the business world, who work at companies, enterprise level, Fortune 500 and so forth, you know about SAP. They are big guys, very big. They do billions in revenue. It's ridiculous. So I wanted to share that with you guys. Now on to the next news here. Joseph Muscat, who is the Prime Minister of Malta, which is becoming the most cryptocurrency friendly country in the world, kind of a cryptocurrency hub. Very smart move on their part. Binance, a whole bunch of crypto startups and so forth are moving to Malta. We know Binance is recently moved there, right? Well, Revolut, you guys know, the money transfer app, which added crypto as well. He tweeted to them today, "Welcome to Malta, Revolut." So looks like they have moved there. I think a lot of companies are going to do that, guys. They're going to move there, and because it's just so crypto friendly, they're so friendly to crypto, and all of that plays with regulations and taxes and so forth, and getting financing and all of that, right? So smart move on their part, and man, I hope other countries like the United States finally start to roll out their regulations, but don't make them too crazy and actually make decisions. Like, we're still waiting on the SEC, right, on a whole bunch of things here. They need to move faster because, these countries are just going to become crypto and blockchain hubs. And I think countries like the United States, which are dragging their feet, are going to lose out on business and economic benefits. So I'm not the only one who thinks that way. There's many other folks. Even I believe Brad Garlinghouse and Michael Arrington said the same thing at TechCrunch, that the United States is just so slow right now. They're missing out on this opportunity. So But like I always tell you guys, regardless of what's happening in the market, these companies, these exchanges, these firms, everybody is still on track, trucking along, doing what they have to do to grow the market, to grow their business, and prepare for the growth of this market, guys. So don't miss that. Now, some definitely interesting and bullish news. Ex-PayPal executive jumps on the cryptocurrency bandwagon, joins 0x advisory board. Now, I personally am not invested in 0x. I have to look into it more. I have to do some more research. But the fact that someone from PayPal, this is a sign, guys. I hope you see this, right? That comes from PayPal, and a huge enterprise company, well-known, established brand. People use it to send money and so forth, right? I'm sure we've all used PayPal in the past. It says here, the cryptocurrency space got another boost with David Sachs, the former COO of PayPal, joining the advisory board of 0x, a famous decentralized protocol. Sachs is currently the founder of Craft Ventures, an organization that invests in new companies. David Sachs is also the investor and co-founder of Harbor, a blockchain technology company that aims to make the transition of established industries from mainstream activities to cryptocurrencies. So he's on board, and it's good to see these guys who are influencers, who are well established in industries, especially the payment industry, coming into crypto. I think that will help, like I've always said, give more validity and trust to the market, and will then that you have the trickle down effect, right? Because that's going to influence both retail and institutional investors who are like, okay, no one wants to miss the boat. Everyone wants to be ahead of the curve. And I think this guy sees the potential here, especially coming from PayPal. It's just the natural evolution. You think about this, guys, before the internet, right? How we would transact and use money and so forth. If I needed to give you money, I have to send you a check by mail, snail mail, or I come to your house and give you actually cash, right? I mean, I could wire something, but I would, of course, take forever, and you have the fees. And then the internet came along, and then you were able to get services like PayPal, and I could send you money via PayPal, right? And obviously credit cards, you could use credit cards online and so forth, but the ability to send money. So now cryptocurrencies are just the next evolution, because the concept of it is peer-to-peer. So I think this guy sees the next evolution, and he's getting involved. And this is a good sign when you have big influencers like this, right? Because they've established themselves. He's obviously an influencer in the business world, coming from a major well-known company, and bringing his knowledge and, of course, his network and connections, right? So definitely a good sign. Now, some other positive news here, and this is coming from Iran, of all places, which is surprising. Bitcoin hits, now I have to give you the caveat to this, Bitcoin hits $24,000 in Iran after the government recognizes cryptocurrency mining as an industry. Now, as far as the Iran government recognizing crypto mining as an industry, that's a great sign, sets a precedence, right? Now, the idea of 24,000 converted, it's more of the value of the Iran, whatever, I don't know the Iran currency. So let's say the Iran dollar. I know those of you from Iran, I apologize. But in converting it, it's not that Bitcoin hit $24,000 in the United States, but in the value on the Iran exchanges, that's what it would have been equivalent to. So it says here, Iran has recently announced they will begin to treat cryptocurrency mining as an industry. This comes after increased pressure on the country enforced by changing economic sanctions imposed by the United States. Amidst this bullish news, the price of Bitcoin was reportedly around $24,000 converted on some Iran exchanges. So definitely some bullish news there. Obviously, Iran has issues with many countries, specifically the United States. So I don't want to get into politics and world issues here, but still bullish news, even though it's coming from Iran, which currently, like I said, there's a lot of political things going on right now, and still sets a new precedence, because could this spread to other Middle Eastern countries, right? Neighboring countries, whoever it may be, who may see this and they're like, okay, wow, we can do this as well. And maybe crypto mining and crypto becomes more adopted there, right? Because crypto is global, guys. It's not just, I live in the United States and I want to see it adopted and grow in the United States, but I know it is a global thing, and I think the more countries that become crypto friendly, the better, because well, we know crypto is here to stay, and the technology, obviously, it's disruptive, and it's the next evolution, right? As I mentioned before. And as more countries come together, the more the market's going to benefit and grow and get established and mature, and the more potential for us to make more higher returns, right? To make more money off our investments. So I hope you guys see the holistic, the macro level, the growth of this. But these small wins, right, even from like a country like Iran, is definitely important. It's definitely important, like I said, because every country tries to outdo each other, right? And they try to win at sports from an economic standpoint, from GDP to whatever it may be, right? Everybody's trying to get ahead. Everybody wants to be the world leader in something. And I'm hoping this spreads in the Middle East, so to speak, right? So crypto becomes a thing. People start using it, mining it there, whatever it may be. Because we're seeing it in the Asian markets, right? South Korea, obviously a lot of mining going on in China, even though crypto is banned, so to speak, in China. Japan's big on crypto. Bitcoin is a legalized currency there. So in the Philippines and these other countries, Thailand, are becoming more crypto friendly. So it's happening, guys, slowly but surely. So keep holding on. I hope you guys are paying attention. That's why I try to share the facts with you, and you see what's happening regardless of how this market looks, guys. And we've seen this market lower than this and looking worse than this, obviously, even earlier this year, right? But like I said, watch the big money, watch the whales, watch the businesses, watch the exchanges. What are they doing? Everybody's expanding. Everybody's getting ready, getting their patents, getting their services, their software, whatever it is. They are moving ahead. And that should give you confidence, because they're not doing that to lose. No exchange, no company wants to lose money, guys. Everybody's in it to make money and to make a good profit, right? That's what it's all about. And they're not going to invest resources and time and obviously budgets and money and all that to lose it. They've seen how the market's heading. They see who's gearing up to come into the market, right? I mean, just look at what's coming up in November, the launch of Bakkt, which is powered by the parent company of the New York Stock Exchange, ICE. And ICE holds a lot of assets, not just, obviously the stock exchange, New York Stock Exchange, and then you have Starbucks and Microsoft, corporate America, joining forces here, guys, to launch a crypto exchange with custody services, both for institutional investors and retail. That is a new level, a new precedence, and I think once that goes live, it's going to change a lot of things, and that's where we're headed. So I hope you don't miss it. I hope these little flash crashes and market cycles and obviously FUD don't scare you. I hope you understand the market better now. Those of you who are new, you got some catching up to do. I know it's a little weird, and you have to get adjusted to it. But like I said, follow the big money, the whales. Look at the facts. Look at the news. Who's doing what? And this same principle applies to investing in stocks, right? If you're investing in a company, you want to know what they're doing, what their plans are. Are they planning acquisitions, mergers? Are they launching a new service? What are they doing? Because you want to know the stock value is going to go up. It's very similar in crypto. What is happening with each of these cryptos? Are some major company adopting their technology? Are they partnering with anyone? Are they growing usage? They have a working product. You guys know how to examine these things. I don't think I need to tell you. Same principle applies. I like to take a business approach to this, even though we're dealing with crypto here, because we are headed to adoption and utility. And that's where you need to, when you invest, you need to take a look and see, does this project have lasting potential? And that's where you need to be careful with those ICOs that come out with a fancy white paper, but when they go to actually develop a product, it's crap, right? So you got to be careful with that. So you guys have seen my portfolio. I hold Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, XRP, Stellar, Lumens, Litecoin, Ethereum, obviously. I think I mentioned Ethereum just now, and a whole bunch of others. I've shared it with you guys before. So what do you guys think about this news? Like I said, SAP already partnered with Ripple, but this woman here tweeted out something. She backtracked, but I don't think this was a typo per se, guys. She only backtracked when people started, whoa, wow, what's going on? Really? We didn't know that. You know, after she started getting a ton of attention. And like I said, there's not 100% certainty here, but now if I was, like I said, my percentage or my meter just went higher, right? Towards something is cooking here, something is brewing here. So Revolut moving to Malta, Prime Minister calling them out. The ex-PayPal executive, the CEO at PayPal, all on board in crypto. In Iran, becoming crypto-friendly, recognizing crypto mining as an industry. And that seems to be, you know, making at least the crypto market in Iran bullish. So leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. Thumbs up if you like this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Links in the description, and I'll talk to you guys later.